Hi guys! So for those of you who have been following me through my personal journey in my dietetic internship and clinical rotations, I wanted to check in with you all because that time of year has come upon us again, and this Sunday is match day for the new crop of dietetic interns all over the country. So I wanted to take some time to tactfully approach the very difficult subject of, am I gonna match, am I not gonna match? What happens if I don't match with a dietetic internship? Right now, the statistics are that only 50% of dietetic students actually match with an internship, and the fact that this is a crucial piece to the puzzle of becoming an RD makes it difficult. I would argue that almost every professional in the dietetic community feels that there needs to be some sort of change so that more internships are available for students. I mean, 50% statistics just really isn't cutting it for us, and the fact that the dietetic profession will grow, really something's not adding up there. So I wanted to get into the subject of what happens if you don't match. I remember the day after match day being one of the most difficult ones. I was fortunate enough to match on the first try, but that day at university, when I had to, face my peers and face my fellow students who didn't match, you couldn't talk about it for the better and you couldn't talk about it for the worse, and it was just the elephant in the room, and that was really, really difficult. I did have a couple friends who didn't match the first time, and I also have met people in my current dietetic internship who didn't match the first time either. And what I love about these individuals is that they really took time to make lemonade out of lemons. They took a negative situation and really turned it into a positive. And one of my friends this year kind of summarized her experiences. Yes, she was devastated when she first found out that she didn't get matched, but she did what it took to overcome that barrier and really make some significant changes so that the second time around when she applied, she was that much stronger of a candidate. I remember when attending the open house for the Minneapolis VA internship where I'm currently studying and rotating, that one of the students, I want to say, didn't match a total of 4 times. That shows perseverance. She reapplied a total of 3 times and then finally got in that 4th time. So it really goes to show you that never giving up is the name of the game. The friend who I mentioned asked her professor at her university what changes she could make moving forward, and here was some of the advice. Number 1 was that she needed to really reevaluate her personal statement and maybe make some tweaks. But even more so than that, the teacher indicated that she needed to get more clinical experience. And what clinical experience really means is being in a hospital environment, being a dietary aide, being some kind of tech, working in that environment so you get to know what a hospital is like and what the fast-paced nature is like, and how to navigate some situations. This teacher emphasized clinical experience even more so than wellness or weight loss in a community setting. So if this is something you're lacking currently, maybe that's something you need to consider for the future. A second way in which this friend really bolstered her application the second time around was the fact that she registered to qualify for her DTR exam, or Dietetic Technician Registered Exam. This is an exam that your DPD director needs to sign off for you to take. However, you don't have to be a registered dietitian to become a diet tech, and once you pass the exam, the world of job opportunities really becomes much bigger for you. And these job opportunities are mostly in clinical settings, so you get the experience. This friend of mine actually became a diet tech at a fantastic hospital in Minneapolis, and there she was really working alongside registered dietitians, doing nutrition assessments, follow-ups, charting in their clinical computer system, and she told me that this made her transition to the internship once she got accepted much more comfortable and much easier overall. So you guys, I am here today to tell you that everything does happen for a reason in life. And though if you don't get matched this time, it feels horrible and you wonder what you could have done differently, try your best to pick yourself up, dust off your shoulders, and move forward and realize that you are amazing. You're such a talented person. This is a competitive field, and it doesn't mean that you weren't good enough. It just means that maybe there are some things you could do a little differently next time. Maybe there are some trips to open houses you need to make, or maybe you need to find a job, invest the time in getting a clinical job and really showing that you want this. And just know that the longer you can stick with it, and the more positive attitude that you can uphold, the better in the long run. It's only going to make yourself feel better and will help your health, because stressing is just never worth it. And one day you're going to look back and you're going to wonder why you spent so much time stressing over this moment. So with that, it's my pleasure to wish you all the best of luck this Sunday. I hope it all goes well for you, but even if it doesn't, know that there will be a silver lining. So thank you guys for sharing this journey with me, and I hope you will continue to follow my channel to listen to videos related to nutrition, health, and fitness, since that's my passion and I love sharing it with you guys.